In 1912, a London newspaper ran a fictional story about an unsinkable ship that tragically sank after hitting an iceberg. Just months later, the Titanic met the exact same fate. Was it an uncanny coincidence, or did the writer tap into something beyond mere imagination? The eerie similarities between fiction and reality have left historians baffled for over a century. Could this be proof that some events are destined to happen no matter what? In 1993, a small-town newspaper published a bizarre article about a Donald Trump presidency, decades before it became reality. The piece, meant as satire, described a businessman turned politician shaking up the system. Fast forward to 2016, and the joke became history. How did an obscure writer predict such an unlikely event? Was it just a wild guess, or did they glimpse a future that seemed impossible at the time? A 1981 newspaper article eerily described a deadly virus emerging from China, spreading rapidly across the globe. Nearly 40 years later, COVID-19 followed the exact same pattern. The article's details were shockingly precise, from the virus's origin to its worldwide impact. Was this an educated guess, or did the writer unknowingly predict one of the most defining events of the 21st century? The accuracy is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. In 1935, a newspaper ran a strange piece about a man on the moon, long before space travel was even possible. The article described astronauts landing on the lunar surface, eerily similar to the Apollo 11 mission in 1969. How did a writer in the 1930s envision something so specific? Was it just science fiction, or did they somehow foresee humanity's greatest leap decades before it happened? A 1920s newspaper predicted wireless handheld devices that would allow people to communicate instantly across the world. Fast forward to today, and smartphones have become an everyday reality. The article described a future where people would carry small devices in their pockets, eerily similar to modern technology. Was this just a lucky guess, or did the writer have an uncanny vision of the future? Either way, the accuracy is mind-blowing,